Hello, everybody. Greetings from Honduras. We have a lot of really exciting things to share with you guys that God has been doing here. And we just want to get you guys updated on all that has been going on. And just again, to thank you as always for being part of this with us. In case you missed it, we finally were able to achieve our goal of getting a 15-passenger van. And now we are able to use that every day to take our kids to and from the bilingual school where we are scholarshiping them to go. We've been able to use it for some evangelistic outings as well, and lots of different stuff. I cannot believe we made it this long without a van, but we are so thankful to finally have one. The kids were so excited to now have a way to get to and from school where they're comfortable, and we're just so thankful that God led us to the right van, and so thankful to all of you guys that donated to make it possible. Thank you so much. We just started our 4th round of welding classes, so we have new students now on this 5-month journey to get their initial welding certificate. And we're so excited that this program continues to be of great blessing to families and to young men in our community. And just to see how excited they get to learn this new skill, how they're already putting it into practice, and just that additional time that we get to have pouring into their lives and the doors that it's opening for them and their families has been really incredible. And so we're thankful that we're able to continue doing that. We've been able to invest in some more equipment along the way and just do even better with what God has given us vision for. And we're excited for some new trades to begin here very soon. We'll have more announcements of that to come. Over the last 3 months, we've had the incredible opportunity to partner with another ministry called Go To Nations and their internship program that they have. They have been working with some adult students who are training to be missionaries to go to other nations, Honduran people who are training to be missionaries to go to other nations. And as part of their internship, they needed to do some practical hands-on work with kids and communities. And so Go To Nations has been partnering with Via Love for the practicum part of the students' learning. And we've been so thankful to have them with us. They've been able to give some Bible lessons to our kids, run some small groups with our kids. They've helped us with some practical projects like fixing things that are broken around our facilities, painting, all kinds of things. And it's such an honor for us to be a part of their missionary journey as they prepare to go to places like Peru and other countries to be missionaries and share the gospel. We just feel honored that we have been able to be part of helping them train and prepare and learn and now be launched into the nations. And we're excited to see where that partnership continues to lead. We have begun our 3rd year of Grow Institute with our Via Love leaders, where we're continuing to just develop new leadership skills and further in our leadership and our relationship with God. And it has been incredible to see how our leaders have grown and have developed and have been putting into practice what we've been learning. And also we were able to begin a 2nd cohort of students in Grow Institute in Omoa. So the leaders in the community where we're serving, in the church that we're partnering with in Omoa, we have a whole new cohort of students who are now learning leadership skills, developing their leadership skills to be able to better reach their communities, to be able to better lead their families, their businesses, all of the things that God is opening the door for them to do. And it's just been an incredible way for us to just expand what we're doing and see more people equipped to do what God has called them to do. Last month, we had our very first ever kids camp where we took all of our kids from El Progreso, Omoa, San Pedro Sula, and we went away for a few days and had camp. The kids had so much fun with all of the different activities that we did. We had a bonfire. We had lots of times of prayer and worship, lots of Bible lessons, things that they won't forget. And we have all kinds of testimonies of how God responded to these kids, how he met them where they were at. We had kids that gave their lives to Christ, kids who saw miracles happen within their families after camp, and just so enthusiastic and so excited about what God is doing in their lives. And it was incredible. Every single day they're asking, when can we have another camp? When can we have another camp? And so we are looking forward. We're already planning next year's camp. We're so thankful for our friends at Naples Church who helped us put this camp on. It was a huge success, and we cannot wait to do it again. We also have continued working with our kids evangelism team, our kids and youth who are learning how to reach other kids and youth with the gospel of Christ through their work with puppets and balloon animals and dramas. And we've been able to go into new neighborhoods, new communities, and the kids have been able to actually put into practice what they've been learning and share with other kids about the love of Christ. And it's so amazing to just see how on fire they are, how willing they are, how eager they are to go to new places and put into practice what they've been learning, to share about what they've learned about Christ with other kids, and to see how the other kids and youth respond to them when they put themselves out there and do it. It's truly something incredible to be a part of. And we've also started implementing discipleship programs specifically for our kids and youth that are part of the evangelism team, just helping to even further equip them in their ability to share Christ with people and to grow deeper in their own faith as God continues to use them in mighty ways. We've seen a lot of fruit come from it, and we're very excited to see where it leads in the future. We were able to take a second trip to the United States this year with 3 of our students from Omoa, and it's just been an incredible thing to watch these kids experience so many of these things for the first time. We were able to be in 8 different churches in Texas and just share all of the testimonies of the things that God is doing in each of their lives, that He's doing in Via Love as a whole, and just sharing with you guys who have been so much a part of everything that we do here. And at the same time, watching these kids experience so many things for the first time. They were on platforms speaking in front of people. They were recording videos. They were missionaries testifying of the goodness of God and all that He's done. And I'm so proud of them for being brave enough to share their stories, to stand in front of strangers, to sit at a table with people who speak a different language with them, and just confidently share about who God has been for them and what their experience has been like being part of Via Love. And then watching everyone that we would meet be so encouraged by them. We were in different children's services, youth services, where the kids and the youth would come up to them afterwards and tell them how they felt inspired by them and by their faith and their boldness in sharing their faith. And it is just the best thing to be able to watch them do that, to watch them be used of God, and then watch that spark within them just grow with thinking of all the possibilities of things that God can do in and through their lives. They really are learning that God is the God of the impossible and that they can do all things through Him, and the sky isn't even going to be the limit for these kids. And we're so thankful for the opportunity that they've had to be able to travel and do those things. We are hoping to bring a new set of kids in 2026. So we are starting that process of getting their visas, but stay tuned. But we're so thankful for what God is doing in their lives and how He's growing their faith, and the fact that these kids come from a dump in Honduras and now they're traveling the world to share of His goodness and the mighty things that He's done in their lives is just absolutely mind-blowing. And it encourages even my faith and to dream bigger, because He is the God of the impossible. And we're just so thankful to get to be a part of it. We also were able to have a great visit with our friends from Love on the Move, who were able to come down and spend time with our kids, sewing into our kids. And one of the favorite things that we get to do with teams that come down is go and visit the public hospital. We've built a relationship with some people there, particularly in the unit where there are the kids that have cancer. They actually are reaching out to us now and asking us, hey, we have a family here who has a great spiritual need. Would you come? Would you pray? And we've been able to do that with the Love on the Move team, with the Naples team, with our own Via Love team here on the ground, and just go and pray for families in their absolutely darkest moments. These kids are sick. Some of them are living their last days. Some of them have no idea what is happening. Their cancer journey is just beginning. But we've been able to just go and talk about God, our healer, and pray for them and see just peace come over them, see healing come over them, see encouragement come over them and their families as they go through this difficult time. And we're excited that they are now reaching out to us. The hospital's seeking us out to go and have opportunities to just minister to people in their time of need. And we are thankful that we are able to go and respond to those calls and be with people. We ask that you guys continue to pray for these families alongside us who are on these difficult journeys, that God would just continue to heal, continue to provide, and that He would continue to open doors for us to minister to people in their darkest times of need. And lastly, we are so thankful that we've been able to start building a second house in our community in Amoa for Sister Gloris. She is a mother of 6, and she has been so faithful to cook in our kitchen at the feeding program. Her children have all been part of our programs. They're some of our scholarshiped kids and just a part of everything that we do. And they were living in extreme poverty. Their house, every time it would rain, the water would get in. It was falling apart. It was not a place fit for them to live. And we had been asking God for a long time to provide, and we're so thankful through the generosity of one of our donors, of one of the people that's part of this with us, that sent us the funds to be able to begin construction on the house for Sister Gloris. We have torn down her house already. We're in the process of building the new one. It should be done by the end of July, beginning of August, and the family is just mind blown at the faithfulness of God and how He is doing this. This is a family who's gone through many trials and tribulations, has gone through abuse and all kinds of different things. And through this process, they've been able to just have that confirmation that God is the restorer. God is the God who can break chains of poverty, who can break chains of any kind, and He can rebuild and He can restore and He can make things new. And so it's been an incredible journey for this family just to have a physical representation of what God has been doing internally in each of their hearts and in them as a family. And we're so just in awe of the fact that God uses us to bring about these blessings. It's truly humbling, and I pinch myself every day that this gets to be my life and something that I'm a part of, and that you guys are all a part of too. And so in our next update, we will be able to show you the finished product of Gloris's house. We'll also have videos as usual on our social media when that is done, to show you. We do, if you want to be involved in that, we do still have some ways we're wanting to buy some other things that the family needs for inside their house, beds and things like that they don't have and that they're going to need. So reach out to me if you're wanting to be a part of that. But we just want to thank you guys for always being so faithful in your giving, being so faithful in your prayers. Thank you guys who have come down. We have so many teams planning on coming in 2026, and that is just incredible news for us. We love being able to have people come and see firsthand what God is doing and to be a part of it, and to come and just so generously of your time and your talents and your energy into what we're doing. It really encourages us and it really helps us move forward. So we're looking forward to having many new faces here with us very soon. Please continue to follow us on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, to stay up to date on all the different things that God is doing. But until next time, may God bless you.